well on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Burrito Brandon.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. That big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Mayfield. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend, and usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found. And one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
We talk all the time, Charles, that it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. For a tight end, some of the best hands in the game. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
McCaffrey. Watching McCaffrey.
Mayfield down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh.
Ah.
The Ravens are going to get the football here as they force the INT.
Let's get this out there.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. The drive will commence with J.K. Dobbins. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Ooh, good trip up. Good trip up. I like that.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left.
Oh.
There, it's out of bounds, incomplete.
It was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
God damn it, that was my
defenses
fault.
want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
We're scoreless after one. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. To throw, Mayfield, and Thomas has it. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended.
Yeah, on that shit.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays.
And Jackson can get away, and he'll go down. The sack recorded, it's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly took too long to set up play action, and that gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
James Prochet, 47 yards. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
I think she purred it. Okay.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacked on the corner blitz by Marlon Humphrey.
They can't come away empty-handed again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A handoff left. McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45
show, don't dress it.
in the first half.
I don't trust it. Yeah, show me.
From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Kick gives him their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. And they'll indeed start to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They go play action with Jackson. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I'm not trying to do nothing.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. This time they stay on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon.
McCaffrey been killing me, man. Put an end to that shit. That's all he really got.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll try and keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Jackson on the give to Dallas. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Good D.
Dangerous throw there as
Good
that's
D.
knocked down and incomplete.
Good
So
D.
it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead
Good
on
D.
this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Oh, wow.
That's going to go
Man with that bullshit.
55-yard punt. Well done. Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Man, on that bullshit.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be.
Yeah, like he coming out of some,
coming out of
some glitched out ass, that glitched out ass formation he coming out in. I'm just for saying that fucking formation look glitched as fuck. That's what your ass get. Nigga got it. I ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen that formation. That shit look crazy as fuck. Oh my jeez. What that formation? Well, that formation look too wild. On phone now. That formation look wild, bro.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Jackson.
Fuck.
That time as that one falls to the ground.
We've seen these defenses make enough
Shit, man.
to keep this one low scoring.
I got it right here.
Plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
I got it right here.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Oh.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash.
Oh, man.
Tucker's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
Fucking one touchdown, man. Fuck.
An ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Missing these throws.
Turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Here's
nah.
to bring it out of the end zone.
He been killing me with this fucking weird ass formation he got running with McCaffrey, man. I don't know what the fuck. They got that shit stacked up on one side. All type of shit.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football.
Oh yeah, come here, come here.
We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Don't you run for me. Don't you run for me.
You think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover? Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
Oh, that boy Max. No, don't quit. Why you quit? I ain't like that shit. Yeah, that nigga ain't like that shit, that boy. Hell no, nigga ain't like that shit. Oh, that nigga ain't like that shit, that boy. Oh boy. Damn, dog.